Gemini, if you've been asking what direction should I take, this reading isn't just about guessing. It's about clearing confusion, comparing paths, and choosing the direction that actually supports your success and stability. Hi, Gemini. I'm Heather, and this is Dogstar Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the pack. Today's reading is focused on clarity, specifically clarity around career direction, life choices, and where your energy is meant to go next. This is for those of you who are standing at a crossroads, weighing options, or feeling pulled in more than one direction. We're going to be working with 9 cards that clearly show where you are now, what's clouding your judgment, and what direction aligns with your long-term success, not just what feels safe or familiar. We'll also be looking at the difference between choosing alignment versus choosing fear, so you can make decisions with confidence rather than second guessing. So take a breath, set an intention for clarity, and let's see what the cards reveal. Gemini, just one more shuffle here. Okay, so this current card here represents your current crossroads. Just making sure that we can see it in the camera. This card here is your mental fog. This is your inner truth. This is your true north. This one here is your decision point. This one here is your aligned path. This one here is your misaligned path. This one here is your guided action, and this is your long view outcome. Okay, so I will pull clarifiers if I feel I need them. And let's begin. Okay, so Gemini, what you have here with your current crossroads, this is where you're standing right now in your career or life direction, and you have this Six of Pentacles. This is the card of reciprocity, giving and receiving. And so, although it's usually a beneficial card, when it comes to being at a crossroads, you're sitting there looking at where do I give too much of myself and away? Is it that I'm spending all my energy doing things for other people or trying to people please rather than doing what I feel is in alignment with me? And that can be in your career or life direction. And that's what you're thinking about, and this is what you need to change. Now, this is the mental fog, this Three of Swords here, and this is what is currently confusing, overwhelming, or clouding your clarity. And I feel like perhaps in the past, what could have happened is you might have tried to do something for yourself versus, for other people. Listening to your own intuition in the past or following your own emotional um, being aligned more emotionally to what it was that you wanted to do, and it didn't quite work out in the past. So there's some fear here because you had some kind of setback or disappointment by doing that. And that is what's clouding your clarity because you haven't let go of it or released it. Any setbacks that you've experienced in your career or life direction, you've internalized it and seen it as it being your fault, completely my fault. And why did I do something? Make that stupid choice and berating yourself that way, and that has caused a little bit of a wound that it's time for you to let go of because it's clouding your judgment and your clarity. Just because that happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen in the future. You've now have all this experience behind you that your decisions aren't going to be the same anymore. You have more skills, more skill sets, and so you need to begin to start trusting yourself again, rather than always being fearful of making a bad choice or decision. Now, your inner truth. This is what you already know but haven't fully claimed or trusted yet, and you have the Death card. Again, this is death to that fear, okay? That is really what's holding you back. Is this fear of trusting your own inner judgment. To take a leap of faith and align your path to what you truly feel called to do. So you need to transition away from that. And it's time for you to claim that. And now the next card here, this is your true north. So this is the direction that is most aligned with your purpose and long-term success. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I see this as taking action because it's a knight, but also taking action to increase your wealth and abundance and your security, your material security. So for some of you, this could be about investing and investing money. For others of you, this could be about you taking action by putting resumes out there. Maybe you've become very comfortable in the location that you're at, and maybe you're not actually getting your true value and worth at the current career. Like maybe perhaps your salary doesn't match what you actually bring to the table. And it's time for you to start considering other places to work, other companies to work for. And this would be about you putting that out there and putting those resumes out and actively seeking for other things. For others of you, this could also be putting like investing, because we are looking at Pentacles energy, but investing in yourself to upgrade some of your skills. And that is what's really going to help you to align with your purpose and long-term success. And now this next card here is the decision point. This is the choice, the fork in the road, or commitment is asking for clarity right now. And you have the Ten of Swords. And again, the decision point for you is releasing and letting go of old wounds. Ten of Swords is a very difficult and challenging energy. It is that, where you've been put through the ringer, and you feel like you're at your end, right? But it is a 10. It is a 10 of swords, and tens are completions of an energy cycle. So the difficulties and challenges have come to an end. They're resolving. So as a decision point, the fork in the road, in that is asking for clarity, is for you to, like, you're at the point now where you need to let go of the fear-based, not trusting yourself because of the fear that's based on that wound that you experienced in the past. And that's where you are. That's your decision point. And then the aligned path, this is what happens if you choose the path aligned with your truth. You have the Four of Swords here. So I am going to pull a card for this one, because part of this isn't giving us a path. Like, one of it is you will have a little bit more time for yourself, with it being the Four of Swords. You will have, again, you having the Six of Pentacles as that current crossroads, where I feel like you are putting more effort out into other people than they're putting back into you. That you're the one that's always giving and giving away pieces of yourself. So this aligned path, what happens is you're more living for you. And and it also, you'll also find if you've been having any kind of health issues, when you start working for you, living for you, choosing the path that feels like it's emotionally in alignment with you, you're going to find that your health is going to improve too. So that's another thing that happens if you choose the path aligned with your truth, is your health will improve with this Four of Swords. I just want to see if we can get any more. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You'll also find too that when you align with your path, the abundance will tend to come in more. You are nurturing yourself more, and you're going to find your resources are going to expand. You can expect some kind of a level up in the salary or income you make, or the resources that come to you. Now, the next one is your misaligned path. What happens if you choose based on fear, pressure, or habit? Well, the Hanged Man, this is about removing yourself from a situation so you can see it clearly from a different perspective. But in this case, this Hanged Man is tied upside down. So what happens is you actually stay stuck. As this being a card for a misaligned path, if you give in to or base your decisions on fear, on pressure and habit, then you will stay stuck in the rut that you are in, and you will not be able to escape it. And that's what happens. Now, your guided action. This is the practical steps that can bring you immediate clarity or momentum this month. And you have the Eight of Cups. If it doesn't emotionally resonate with you, you're walking away from it. That is very clear for your guided action. And now finally, our long view outcome. So this is how this direction shapes your career. adds stability, and provides long-term fulfillment. And you have the Page of Pentacles. And so it's really a new beginning for a new level of financial and material abundance and security. So again, I feel like part of this early energy here, the crossroads that you're at, not only are you giving yourself away, but I feel like you're not earning, you're not getting what you deserve. You're not being compensated quite fairly for what you put out and what you do. Whereas the long-term view outcome or long view outcome is that you will be leveling up with respect to that, and you will finally be in a position where you are earning, you're being compensated fairly for what it is that you put out. And that is what I have for you, Gemini. As you leave this reading, reflect on the difference between the aligned path and the misaligned one. Clarity isn't about having every answer, it's about choosing the direction that feels grounded, honest, and sustainable. Trust your inner compass. Direction becomes clear once you commit to alignment. Thank you for running with the pack, and I will see you in the next reading.